We are live, gentlemen.
Right. Hello, hello, hello. What's up? What's up? What's up? I'm gonna tweet
Peace.
this out. Have someone say hey.
What up, everybody?
Everybody say hey.
Everybody say ho.
Word. Peace.
Yo, it's funny. Something funny happened this week. So a good friend of mine reached out to me with some music that he has that I haven't heard in years. Actually, it's crazy because it features P on the music. That's back in the day, a sample of "Tomorrow Never Dies" from the James Bond movie by Cheryl Crow, and he did a song. And my boy DJ Marvel hit me up like, "Yo, you remember
Oh,
this
I
joint?"
know Marvo.
Yeah, he hit me up, was like, "Yo, remember this track?" And I thought he thought that I did the beat, and I didn't remember who did the beat. I remember being involved in the beat, but I'm like, I don't remember making that beat. And then I'm like, "Oh yeah, P made the beat." I gave him the sample, and he made the beat, and it was like a really dope track. He actually got on it with AI, the Anomaly, aka Itina, and they killed that track. That track was dope.
Word. Shout
Yeah,
out DJ
Corey.
Marvel.
Shout out DJ Marvo. I just tweeted it out. P, if you want to retweet
I
that.
just retweeted.
All right.
I
Perfect.
just retweeted it.
Cheers, gentlemen.
Oh,
Cheers.
cheers. Cheers. What are we drinking? Look at E with the whole bottle disappearing. What is that? Huh?
That's dangerous. Going all the way in.
Say Taylor Port.
Pour out the bottle? Damn.
Yeah, Thug Life. All right, so I'm gonna go first this week,
Oh.
just because
Ooh.
I don't know. I'm having some CPU issues, and I don't want it to mess up midway through. So at least if it messes up now, I'll be good to go. So won't be no problems. So yeah, I'm gonna share my screen and play the
Wait. Give
beat.
a quick intro just so we have that for the show.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. And you go ahead, you do that.
All right. Yeah, so anyone who hasn't seen the show yet, what we do is we're three producers and we pick a different challenge every week, something that we might be comfortable with, something that we might not be comfortable with. We spin a wheel and it will land on a specific type of music or a specific artist that we have to sample, and that is the challenge for the week. So we have 7 days to try to get a beat together, and then we come together on Monday nights and we shoot the shit, hang out, talk about beats, talk about music, talk about production, talk about things that we want to learn how to do, and talk about what's on our mind. And then we show the beat that we just created, and we break down the beat really quickly, kind of showing you what it is that we did, some of the samples that we used, some of the different plugins that we used to make it come to life. So that's the whole idea of the show. The show is called 3 Beats Later. This is episode 14. And last week, the wheel landed on AfroBeats. So this was something that I think everybody's kind of getting into, and we wanted to try our hand at it. So I haven't made a beat like this yet. I kind of played around with one beat that's half made, but this is my first time that I kind of fully created something. So if you don't know the hosts, what's up, everybody? I'm Cheeky CP over here.
Oh, I'm
Education.
Piso.
Oh wait, I don't know who's over there.
I don't
Yeah, and
know.
I think it's me. It's
Go ahead.
Piso. I'm Piso, Earth Tone. What's up? How y'all doing? How's it going?
Yeah, I'm over here.
Here, passing it to you in the
Edu-
corner. This way.
education. How you doing, everybody? Welcome to our show, and yeah, we enjoying this. So thank you for watching. And so this week I'm gonna go first, and just because I have some CPU issues, so I want to go first to make sure we don't have any technical issues that require us to stop mid show. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys my beat and let you hear the track. We'll go from there.
You love me, but you just don't know. I love you, but you just don't know. I need you, but you just don't know. At any moment, I can just let go. You love me, but you just don't know. I love you, but you just don't know. I need you, but you just don't know. At any moment, I can just let go. You love me, but you just don't know. I love you, but you just don't know. I need you, but you just don't know. At any moment, I can just let go. You love me, but you just don't know. I love you, but you just don't know. I need you, but you just don't know. At any moment, I can just let go.
So, um, that is it playing with the vocals playing all the way through, which is not supposed to happen. But I'm gonna try to play it through Ableton. Wish me luck, guys.
You love me, but you just don't know. I love you, but you just don't know. I need you, but you just don't know. At any moment, I can just let go. You love me, but you just don't know. I love you, but you just don't know. I need you, but you just don't know. At any moment, I can just let go. You love me, but you just don't know. I love you, but you love me, but you just don't know. I love you, but you just don't know. I need you, but you just don't know. At any moment, I can just let go. You love me, but you just don't know. I love you, but you just don't know. I need you, but you just don't know. At any moment, I can just let go.
So that's the beat. And just real quick, just to allude to my CPU issues in here, I'm going to talk about why my CPU is going so high on this beat. So I'm obviously using Nectar 3, which is my vocal adjustment VST that I use. And I have 3 play beat patterns that I programmed going at the same time. So each individual one is a separate VST connected to Ableton at one time. Then I have labs open, I have moto bass, and I have pigments all running at the same time. So that's pretty much why my CPU is going crazy today specifically. But the only thing I want to really draw attention to is just the beat, just because it was Afro beat focused this week. So I want to just focus on the actual beat and play kind of where we are with that. So here we go.
You love me, but you just don't know. I love you, but you just don't know. I need you, but you just don't know. At any moment, I can just let go.
So that's pretty much the track. I wanted to make sure I was in the lane of Afrobeat. It was difficult for me to decipher between reggae and Afrobeat at first because a lot of the elements are very similar, but the placement of the elements are a little bit different. So um, I wanted to touch on that real quick, and then just the basic core of the melody of the beat. I'll play it all together. I won't break down each individual piece. And then I'm gonna hand it over or open it up to the guys real quick. So actually, I have a better way I can do this for you. So just use pigments for the main chords of the track. And then I had Moto Bass, my favorite bass to go to. And then I had Labs, Splitfire Labs. And I kind of played just the melody on top of that. I realized there's not a lot of melody typically in these Afro beats that I was hearing. So that's my track. I'm going to open it up to the guys.
I love you, but you just don't know.
Bravo.
Yo,
Great job.
yeah, that's good. And
Um,
wait, how did you record the vocals? Was that your
Oh
phone?
yeah. So I record my
And
audio.
wait, whose voice is that?
That was me. I just recorded it and pitched it up.
And you did it through your mic or what?
Yeah, no, I used it all through the iPhone.
Oh, okay.
iPhone recording and voice notes, and then I just sent it to myself, edited it, and then loaded it in.
What were you saying?
yeah, this beat is really dope. Really great job nailing it. I'm really mad at the Moto Bass, of course. I gotta hate on that for sure, but it's definitely a great, swing. You swing and you hit it,
Oh yeah,
for sure.
And the claps too. I like the claps accenting that kind of like clave feel there. That tap 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 tap.
Yeah, I actually have you to thank for that because I had to reach out to Corey like, yo, what exactly should this sound like? And he sent me like 7 tutorials, 6 essays, and like a Zoom call that I had to join to learn how to make the beat. So, but it was very helpful to get information from the team, because I've never made an Afro beat. But it's so fun. It's so fun, and it's honestly, it's freeing. It's very freeing.
Oh yeah, and this is right up your lane.
I realize I'm feeling like, wait a minute, this is like after I made this track, I'm like, I have a lot more ideas in this lane that I want to create because you're used to the boom bap and the structure. This allows you to be free. This allows you to be create on whatever level you want. I forgot to put the glasses on. My bad. This allows you to create on whatever level you want, and put it in perspective where it's like, you know what, you have the freedom to fill this space with all the cool sounds you want. Just nothing on the 2 and 4.
Yeah, and we were talking about, we could get into this a little bit, maybe even after we all show our beats, but there's a lot of room for space, just like you were saying, man. Like, you know what I mean? Pulling a lot of things out. Even the beat itself, like, I had a hard time this week. But just like pulling elements out of the beat, because a lot of it is subtle, it's a very subtle feel. Some of it, I would say.
Like there's so much stuff in the background that's playing that you don't hear. Exactly. I have a lot of stuff that's on like volume 20 that you don't hear playing back there. But it's interesting, the feeling of it to me, just to to feel it like that. So it's like a canvas to me. So yeah, I love it. I'm glad you guys enjoyed it.
Yeah, and Moto again, and that's a great feel for that bass line too. Just
what? I was nervous because I didn't really hear a lot of bass lines in the tracks that I were listening to, so I didn't know. But I wanted to give it some kind of bass direction.
You don't play any stringed instrument at all?
No.
Okay, that's a really good feel. Man, you are the Moto. That's what you need to be, is sponsored by Moto Bass.
I'm gonna get a shirt.
Get a Moto Bass shirt.
Hello, Moto.
I'm gonna force them to either endorse me or sue me. One of the two. Hope they endorse me, because if they sue me, they only gonna get what's left in this bottle.
Really, bro. Great job, E.
Great job.
Appreciate it, guys.
That was really good.
I can go next. Oh, you're gonna go, Corey? Go ahead.
I could go. Yeah. Let me do
you
it.
Go.
Let me do it. Okay. I need to share my screen, everybody. So bear with me. And I gotta fix my audio.
My.
Yes, sir.
Oh,
there are tracks on
tracks.
Wait,
Whoa. Scroll down some, sir.
Scroll down?
Uh-huh.
None of this is being used. These are takes that didn't work.
But you got the cheeky tag on there.
Oh yeah.
They go up a little bit.
Yes.
You just see if are these vocal tracks anywhere in there?
No, sir.
Okay. It looks like you played live though.
There's a little bit of guitar in there. There's a little bit of bass.
Okay.
Gotta add some of those elements.
All right.
And I just want to, just because this is always funky for me, messing with this stuff, is I want to make sure you guys could hear me. All right. So 1 second.
Yeah.
You can hear that, right?
Yeah.
Okay, it should be lower. That track is lower. So what's up, everybody? This is Cheeky CP. This is episode 14. The challenge was AfroBeats. Here's my AfroBeat. Everybody go on mute. I'm gonna play the beat and then I'm gonna break it down for everybody. Here we go. 1 second. Right, cha.
Cheeky CP with the hits. You know it's cheeky.
You're muted, bro.
All right, there we go.
There you
Here we go. Here we go. Okay, so that's the beat. So just as E was talking about, this is something new. So playing around with it was pretty interesting. But really, I just created a core that was kind of like built upon like what you hear. Like I would say 50% of the Afrobeat stuff I listen to kind of has somewhat of a formulaic vibe to it, where it's based off of a clave, which is just like ka, 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 right? But there's a lot of subtle stuff happening, and that's what I was trying to pick up throughout the whole week. So the core of the beat really is just based off of that rhythm. So that's the backbone of what's going on. The subtle stuff is all in the shakers and the wood block. So when you listen to kind of like just the percussion in this song, that is the subtle stuff. So there's a driving element to the percussion within this track. And then when you hear the keys are just kind of accenting the clave. But I did something a little bit unique. The first half is pretty straight, and the second half is just a little bit off the grid. So play with the rhythm a little bit with the keys that you hear. And then what I did was I added, this is kind of cliche, but I added the reverse sounds. So you got some reverse stuff happening right here. Okay. So it's based around like 4 different chords, kind of going back and forth. And then that kind of makes it feel a little bit more vibey. And then I played some guitar and some bass on this track. So the rest of the track, I wanted the chorus to kind of hit and have a little bit of a riff that people would kind of remember. So that riff that I made, I'll just solo that so you could hear that. Oh man, that's thank you. So that's the riff, and I added some rhythm guitar behind it. So I split these. One guitar is a little bit pan left and one guitar is a little bit pan right. So together they accent each other. It's kind of like all based upon that same chord progression. And I'll play that for you right now. And when you add the reverse chords to it, it like really creates pretty cool vibe, which I'll play for you. And then there's 2 bass elements to this song. One of those elements really is the 808. So I just threw in some 808, really simple 808. I'll play it for you here. 1 second. And then I added the other bass element is the actual bass guitar. So first I'll play the 808 and then I'll add the bass guitar. That's not it. There it is. So just the sub feel. And now with bass guitar. And the secret sauce, the thing that I'm really getting into is the arpeggios. And we played this last week. So this week, the arpeggio is really accenting the rhythm. And it's really far in the background, just like E was talking about. He's pushing things way back in the mix just to be pretty subtle. But the arpeggio that I'm using is just kind of based off 1 chord. And the rhythm is pretty funky. And when I add that to the rhythm, it's like way far in the back. And what I'll do is, let me just bring that up because that is way down there. So what am I at? -26. Okay, this is it. This is the arpeggio. Here we go. So it's way back there and it creates kind of like a really cool element. But when all is said and done, all that adds up and you kind of just get that cool Afrobeat vibe. So. All right, that's my beat. I'm going to open up to everybody. Hear what everybody has to say.
We ain't got nothing to say to you. We don't have nothing to say to you.
Oh,
Fire.
Savage
nice.
Cabbage. Savage Cabbage.
Savage Cabbage. That's the
Very
name of
nice,
that
sir.
beat.
Very nice, sir. I'm very impressed.
I have one question for you.
Okay, shoot.
What artist did you make that while thinking of in your head? It sounds very specific to an artist or a. It sounds very particular. It doesn't sound like you made a beat. It sounds like you made a beat as if someone was on it.
I didn't have anyone in mind, but when it started taking shape, then I kind of was just like, I was singing and stuff like that. So I started like trying to write melodies, but I just didn't have enough time to. So I couldn't think of one artist. The whole thing for me was like right at the beginning of the challenge was just building the chords. So I found basically like an 8-bar progression and then just kept going and just laid the chords down. And then I was like, all right, let's just like build everything off of these chords here. So it is repetitive, but just with some arranging, I just try to make it a little bit more interesting.
Great job, Mr. Cheeky CP.
Thank you, sir.
Cabbage.
I do like the vibe. What's the BPM on this?
94.
Interesting. Okay. Yeah, it felt like definitely like a more a slower Afrobeat record, but in a good way. And at first I was a little bit thrown with the reverse chords, but then the way that you blended them in definitely landed it for me. So great job, really feeling it.
Thank you.
It put me in the mind of if R. Kelly was free and wouldn't have been such a questionable person.
Wow.
In 2020, that would have been an R. Kelly hit.
You took it there, huh? Okay. Yeah.
No, I'm just saying, R. Kelly, because he would have got on that wave. And I think that R. Kelly would have actually sounded great on that track. Like, let's not take away his credibility for being an amazing artist. We can't do that.
That's the top 10 compliments from E. That's going on the board there. Yo, if R. Kelly wasn't wasn't a scumbag, man, he would kill that. He would kill that dude.
He would kill that. Yeah, man, that beat sounds just like R. Kelly should come out of jail and be all that.
That beat is so good, R. Kelly wants to come out of jail for it.
Yo, listen, it's a cut.
All right.
Wow,
good stuff.
All right, only one left. One beat later.
One beat later. Let me stop.
Don't you dare make them noises. You play your beat and don't you talk.
I don't even know how I ended up going last, yo.
Because you and Corey both said, I guess I'll go at the same time.
We both said at the same time, and he said, Corey, you want to go?
Right.
Oh, wait.
Yeah. All right. Okay, guys.
Yo, Pete.
Yeah.
Did you lick your screen?
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did.
It looks smudgy or something.
Yeah, it looks like you're making beats in the rain.
He got humid. He
got beats. Is there a beat called Hot and Steamy? Is this like artwork, like album art?
You guys are silly.
Did you just close your camera to wipe your screen?
Is it a little bit better?
It's a little better.
Slightly. Okay. You still look like the Michael Jackson video, but it's cool.
Yeah,
I like it though. The glare is dope to me.
Yeah,
I must have smudged it somehow.
He can't. Are you wiping that off with a sock?
Yes.
Nah, this is like a wet.
It's a special sock.
Oh, that's
look at that. Look at that. Wow. It's a special sock.
Sorry, America.
Special socks. Yo, P, wait.
I'm trying to show you guys my board.
Now everything looks crispy.
Yeah, no, the easiest way to get your camera to work and be clear is to wipe your left arm. It works every time.
We need a MIDI controller with a bunch of different sounds on it. Like
I needed a sound.
Yeah. So I guess we're playing beats tonight or something like that.
Something like that.
Wait. Last week he did the same shit. So I'm done with hearing this.
Yeah, we don't want to hear that shit anymore. We're 14 episodes in.
Yeah, and his beat was great. He's like, "Oh man, I gotta go next." And then
what had happened was I was eating cereal, and then it was
but legitimately.
No, we don't want to hear it.
Legitimately.
We don't want to hear it. I'm gonna mute you.
Oh boy.
Just play your beat.
I'm ready to go. You guys haven't muted yet. I can't go until you guys mute.
Okay.
You're not sharing yet.
Okay. Yeah.
We don't mute until you share.
Is that how it
It's,
goes?
it's a process here, man. There we go. Now we'll mute.
Oh man, gentlemen,
But I won't.
we're
But I
ready.
won't mute peacefully. Damn it.
Oh boy. Yes. So my name is Peace on Earth Tone. This is the Afro Beats with an S, Afro Beats Challenge. So here we go. I did have an audio issue earlier, for real, for real. So I'm gonna hopefully play right through. Yeah. All right. Here we go.
Original, and then he says that African music will run the world.
Yes, sir.
You'll see it.
Yes,
This is
sir.
the time that he's speaking about. Original, and then he says that African music will run the world.
Yes, sir.
You'll see it.
Yes,
This is
sir.
the time that he's speaking about. Original, and then he says that African music will run the world.
Yes, sir.
You'll see it.
Yes,
This is
sir.
the time that he's speaking about. Original, and then he says that African music will run the world.
Yes, sir.
You'll see it.
Yes,
This is
sir.
the time that he's speaking about.
Oh, it's not working. Sorry. I gotta load again. Sorry, hold on.
All good. We'll
Well,
take a
what I heard so
space.
far
I know.
was
Was
very
hot
very
fire.
calypso day party in the Bahamas while smoking something with cool people.
That's that like
Maybe I have the same audio or CPU issues that you do, but I'm just not realizing it because some of my channels just don't play at all when I'm casting. Like they just won't even play.
everything else is shut down.
Here, let me try.
But yo, that yeah, so far that's see, that's why I just stop giving us the disclaimer because
Yeah, just play the
It's
damn
like-
beats, man. We don't care
this
about
is like
the
this
disclaimers.
third week in
We
a
don't
row.
even trust you anymore. You know, see what happened was my cat came in the room and it was meowing. You know how cats be meowing and shit. It's like,
Okay, let me try.
Busy body, busy
There we go.
tonight. Joanna, making on the dummy tonight. Joanna, yo,
You notice how the hold on one second.
you're making it real difficult. For
I
me
see
to
what
give you the
happened. I
crown,
need like
man.
5 seconds to fix it.
You're making it real difficult for me to give you the flowers, bro. I was in the zone and I was like, yo, he getting flowers. And you stopped the beat. You just doing the
Yeah,
the
this
whole
is
vibe.
you're it's a lot of foreplay right
It's
now.
it's pedals falling off, bro.
A lot of
pedal-
foreplay
Yeah, man.
with no, and then you stop. You can't stop the foreplay.
Right. This is not how you get WAP. This is not how you get WAP. You can't stop like this, bro. You can't.
Well, at least he's cleaned the screen off.
Yeah, so now we can see. Yo, but the beat
So-
is hot though. The beat
Yeah,
is
no.
very, very hot.
And here he chopped up like a lot of other Afrobeat stuff too. In there.
Yeah, I'm kind of glad you didn't play that piece clearly so people can hear it.
Third time's a
Cheater.
charm.
You cheater.
busy body, busy tonight. Joanna, making on the dummy tonight. Joanna, your busy body giving me life, oh, hey life, hey. Why you do me like Joanna, Joanna? Why you do me like Joanna, Joanna? Why you
My bad for all the technical difficulties on
Yo,
that one.
no, stop talking and just tell us what you did because we love the beat. All right.
So I just have
Don't
to
don't
excuse my
hit the game winning
communication.
shot to be like, I'm sorry, my form was bad.
No,
You
I mean I fumbled. I fumbled out the gate.
it's cool.
I'll admit that. You know. Oh, thank you, Corey. I love you too, bro.
No, I think he's
Um.
talking about the beat. I think he's
So So the hardest thing about getting an Afrobeat right is not only I thought it was going to be the pattern, and the pattern isn't that challenging. It's the sounds. Now I know the word for the drum sound that I should have asked you guys. You said a clav, and I didn't even know that's what I should have been looking for.
Clave.
But I spent at least an hour trying to find the perfect drum sound, and what I ended up doing was I kind of welded two drum sounds together to finally get what I wanted. So my initial pattern kind of sounded like this. And of course, I'm starting with the pattern, the drums, because I think that's where the heart of the Afrobeat lies. So that sound is actually a composite. Um, like I said, I had a lot of problems trying to find the right one. So the composite goes like this. Oops. So here's the first part. Here's the other sound. And I kind of needed them both together. I kind of needed both drum sounds together to get the right rhythm and the right sound. So that's the first thing that I had to do. The second thing that I had to do was I knew that I could build melody around that drum pattern, but the biggest issue was that I needed that guitar that I call it the high life guitar. So my dad is from Ghana, and there's a music from Ghana called high life music, and it's a West African kind of like I kind of call it a West African reggae, and it's kind of like a sparkly guitar. The another music that I hear very prominent in is bachata. If you listen to bachata, there's this like I call it sparkly guitar, but it's a guitar that's very ding 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 ding, and it's also very prominent in a lot of traditional West African almost dance music, which is the high life music. And so Afrobeat takes a lot from that as well. So I wanted to get that guitar. Corey, I noticed you also did that, but because you're a guitar player, you of course played it yourself. I was thinking of using a patch, or I'm sorry, a VST to kind of get the sound and just mimic it and play it. That was my first attempt. But then I was like, you know what? I might have to sample. So unfortunately, I sampled. But the way I sampled is I found people on YouTube, and this is a tip I got from E. I found people on YouTube who were playing the guitar in these types of rhythm. And there's one guy who literally goes for like an hour. And over the course of an hour, he plays like 50 different rhythms or melodies. And I just caught one. I just caught one in the middle that I just thought was really cool, and I looped it. And that's the one I use as the core for my melody. So that is a sample.
Yo,
What up?
I have to ask? I'm sorry, I know you were doing a breakdown, but was he using a loop pedal? So there's like two guitar rhythms there. Was it like combined? Or did you combine that?
there was you know what? I think he was using the loop pedal.
Okay.
I think he was, yeah.
Okay.
Because he builds
I'm
it.
muting.
He builds it over time. So yeah, I went and sampled the one that was further down where he actually started building it. So yeah, he did use a loop pedal for that. All right, so here we go. and then I added the bass to it. And then I had some fun with melody again. I actually added some chords. I've been having funs with. I really do like this tape piano VST. I find it has so many different sounds. I usually find some way of slipping a sound in there one way or another. So I kind of found a place for it on this track. And I really wanted some a little bit more, tropical, a little bit spacey. So when I had the beat together, when I had the everything sounded pretty good together with the bass line and drums. The last step was to actually put some vocals on it, and I didn't have a ton of time. So I just grabbed a very popular Afrobeat song, which is Joanna, but by AfroBeat. And shout out him because this song it's a great Afrobeat record.
Busy body, busy tonight. Joanna, taking on the dummy tonight. Joanna, your busy body giving me life, oh, hey life, hey. Why you do me like Joanna, Joanna? Why you do me like Joanna,
So that's about it. And oh yeah, the intro part that I had, this is the last thing I should say. It's taken from an interview from a very dope African artist named Jadena. So that's where I sourced that from.
Jadena is honestly
African music will run the world.
Yes, sir.
You'll see it.
Yes, sir.
This is the time that he's speaking about.
Jadena, honestly, man, top 5 of my favorite artists, possibly of all time.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
We've talked about him before on this too.
He's very underrated.
Oh,
and I feel like because he doesn't do it the way everybody does it, he doesn't get his props. But Jadena's lyrically amazing, style wise is amazing, beat selection is amazing, his whole crew is amazing. He's part of the Wonderland camp, and
crazy.
Yeah, like Roman lends a hand to him all the time. He lends a hand to Janelle all the time. Like that team is dope. If I could ever be like, yo, I want to be a part of a crew, aside from 3 Beats Later, I'd be like, yo, I want to be a part of the Wonderland camp, number one. But Jadena is just like that guy, man. And I think he's been slept on for too long. 85 to Africa was a dope album.
Oh my God,
that album is like start to finish, it's pretty incredible. The Chief Don't Run album was incredible as well. Like, man, he's slept on, but he's got some hits. But I picked it up when you sampled. I'm like, yo, that's Jadena.
Yeah,
yeah, he's amazing.
Nice. So yeah, that's it for me, guys.
I got a question for you.
Sure.
That bass. Let me hear that bass solo.
Oh, okay.
is that Keith or did you sample something?
I just played that.
Okay, cool.
I like that a lot.
Huh, thanks. Nope. I gotta do what I gotta do in terms of bass.
Nope, I don't have that many. I don't
have that many options.
He's about to start talking about motor bass. I didn't give it to him.
Well, to see
my sponsor didn't say I could give it to him.
I have to explain to y'all right now that we have 3 producers here. One of them actually plays the bass guitar.
Here we go. He's
fine when it comes to bass. The other one has a great VST that if you watch any of our past episodes, you've seen that he's crushed it with the bass several weeks in a row using this bass VST. Does he help a brother out and share the VST love? Nah. No
Well, see what
love.
happens.
So
Okay, so
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 I
so
gotta do what
listen.
I gotta do
All
when
right,
it
so
comes to
since you
that.
want to try to put me on blast, America and rest of the world, since you want to label it like that, since you just can't say world, America and rest of the world, how about I tried to give you this so many times, and I've called you, and you dubbed me, and then you call me the day of a challenge while I'm working and ask me, "Yo, I need the pigments. Yo, I need moto base. Yo, I need whatever." So yeah, don't act like I haven't tried to give you all the VSTs I have.
Corey, thank you for this
Well,
accurate drawing of my heart.
yeah. No bass love. Wow. Um, this is sick. I love the track. I have a couple things I want to go through on this track. One is P like consistently has kind of just like a, I want to call it like a DJ vibe.
Yeah.
That's a compliment.
Thank
And
Right.
this beat does it again where like you like show off like a couple different vibes or different ideas. You know what I mean? Like it's
Yeah.
grooving, and then all of a sudden you hit us with like you take the guitar out, and then you hit us with like the Joanna remix essentially halfway through.
Yo, if I was on a cruise ship and P was the DJ, I'd never leave the dance floor.
Well, and that guitar, so then your guitar selection of that sample is amazing. First off, I love West African guitar, and your description of how that sounds is also amazing too. So it's twinkly, what'd you call it?
The twinkle guitar and the sparkle guitar.
Sparkly.
Sparkling.
So the that was a great sample. Like just that alone, that sounds like a couple DJs I listen to. Anyone familiar with Quantic? Anyone listen to Quantic?
Mm-mm.
Okay, he kind of messes around with that kind of vibe where he'll just like take some old dusty sample and just like vibe on it for like 30 minutes or whatever. So look him up. But yeah, so I liked the track, and then the beat and the composite in the what you were showing us, how you built basically the sample using a bunch of different samples or one shots or whatever. I noticed that too with a lot of Afrobeats is even the snare sounds like it almost has percussion layered in there.
Mm-hmm.
And if you think about like a drummer who would play like a rim shot, he might play it, with a little rattle or whatever. Like now these drummers, like modern drummers, like use like all different types of shit and they keep it all over the drums. So that way they have more characteristic when they're playing. And some drummers do that where they have like whatever, like they'll throw anything on the actual head of the snare and hit the rim shot. So you get a rim, like a, and then you'll hear a little in there. So all that stuff is like very like modern, I would say, is like just having a little bit of like that shake or something else percussion wise, like built into the drums. You do that too. I know that you showed us all the different drums patterns that you do where you're like layering different samples together. And then one thing I want to point out about your beat though is the hi-hat. I really like what you're doing with the hi-hat because it's coming in after every kind of accent. So like I heard a lot of just like you're doing a lot of the E's and U's of the beat or whatever, which make it really driving and really funky. Can you play just the hi-hat too? Or no, play just the rhythm.
It's not really, it's actually a shaker.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. But I know exactly what you're talking about. Actually, so I went through 3 different beat patterns until I could find that groove that you're talking about.
Yeah.
Oh wait, hold on. I still have those other sounds muted, I think.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yo, that kick, you could have done anything over that kick. Like you that's the perfect blend of kick right there. No, for real. Like everybody tries to double their kick, layer their kick, but that was like it wasn't too much where it took away from the bass, but it wasn't too little.
funny you say that because that also took me a lot of time to figure out.
No,
So
it sounds like you actually
I
like you spent a lot of time on perfecting that kick, and that kick actually carries the song. Like everything you hear, it follows the kick. The kick is like the train of the beat. Everything else is just on top of it. But if that kick wasn't hot like that, I don't think the beat would have done as well for me. Because
I really,
everything was dope in the beat, but that
yeah,
kick just makes me consistently. That's the perfect pitch for the kick. Everything is dope.
good stuff. Good stuff, man.
All right,
Uh,
wow. Here comes our favorite part of the night.
yeah,
it took me a while to learn that groove, but I finally think I got it. But
and
thanks, guys.
I would say that one note about, I mean, we all kind of use this clave groove, which is cool. There's a lot of Afro beats out there without the clave feel, or without an emphasis on the clave feel, I'll say. So I don't want to just say that like we're showing that like that's all it is, you know what I mean? But there's a lot of cool stuff out there. But I
Clave
think,
feel.
yeah, and it's like, you know, I know playing clave just by playing like a lot of like Afro-Cuban kind of jazz and salsa music or whatever growing up. So a lot of that clave is the backbone of the song, but it's not necessarily brought so heavily into the forefront. Where Afro beats, it feels like that is the forefront rhythm for a lot of the songs that I've been listening to, and everything else is built off of that.
Yeah.
And less just kind of emphasizing that or whatever. So it's kind of like a cool mindset. And then also the clave is really popular. So like you could even get like an old school keyboard and like those old school presets where it's just like, so it's like you kind of like throughout this whole thing, I had to watch out. I'm like, I don't want to sound too digital and just like, you know, cheesy keyboard sounding, too formulaic. So that was my whole battle this week. All right, Roses. I'm going to go first. I don't know what to do because both tracks are sick and I don't know. I don't want to split the roses, but I think I'm going to have to do that this week.
Wow, is this the first?
No, I
rose
think I
splitting
did that
for me?
before. I think I
Not the
did it
first.
once.
Wow.
And I'm like both of your beats had something completely unique to it. I feel like E usually the more time that E spends on the beat, the more I fall in love with it. And this time he spent like 2 minutes on showing his beat off. So showing his beat off. So I feel like he sold himself short because usually after he keeps like showing layer after layer after layer, I'm like, oh, this is sick. This week, no, he didn't do that. So I'm splitting the roses. I'm sorry, guys. Everybody did a great job.
Nice. Yeah, I'm it's a very difficult decision for me to make. I love elements of both beats very much so. But if I had to give a rose today, it'd have to go to E, I think.
What?
I really like, come on, man. You say it as if I've never given you roses.
No, that's not it at all. I just wasn't. Honestly, once I heard the other tracks today, I'm like, okay, it could go either way. Like anybody could have got any, roses from anybody. So yeah, I'm cool with that. I'm cool with it. I'm not mad about it. I'm just shocked.
I liked it a lot. I think you stepped up to the challenge. I like how your approach to this challenge more than your approach to the dancehall challenge. Even though I do like the creativity you brought to the dancehall challenge, but I do believe that this one was a little bit more closer to this.
On the head. Yeah,
so
100%.
So yeah, flowers go to E, and Corey also still great job. I really dug it as well.
Thank you, man.
So it's not me now.
Mm-hmm.
But I promised I wouldn't do this anymore.
Oh my God.
Here we go.
So listen, all right, okay, for
I
disclaimer.
can't say anything.
So now I get to talk about all of the disadvantages that you guys had, because I'm hearing like, oh, I was out of town this weekend. I started my beat yesterday. Oh, I got a beat. I think I have an idea. Oh, I want to work on my beat today. And then I hear these two polished beats. So all day I'm like, okay, I don't know who's gonna have what. I don't know what's gonna sound like what. And then we get in here and you remix Joanna, and then you have this whole uh uh R. Kelly mashup thing going on. So yeah, no, I'm splitting it. I'm splitting it this week. I'm breaking my own rule. I'm splitting it this week because I think both of you deserve props for this week. P, your
Awesome.
beat was like incredibly amazing, but then Corey took it to a whole nother level with a whole different, incredibly amazing level of Afro beats. And I think for the first Afro beats track, I think we all kind of did really well on this, and I think
Oh,
that it
yeah.
was fun. I think that we
This
realized
was
how
a good
fun
week.
it is to make Afro beats tracks. Like
Yeah, man. I don't
he kind of secretly lives there anyway.
yeah,
Every week you try to slide some Afro beats in
Yeah.
there.
I
Every
think
week you're not low. You ain't low.
this is the first
I
time,
do.
not the last though. This is
Yeah.
a good vibe.
I do like it.
So he takes it this week. He gets 2 full flowers from the half. Oh no, wait, who took it? Wait, who gets it?
Wait, no. Huh?
You split yours, I split mine. Oh, so P gets it, right?
Wait. I suck at English, man. You got to do the math on your own.
I
I
split the
don't
roses.
remember. So wait, who P say E?
Okay.
Okay, you split. So I guess I win.
So you
by
get it.
default.
Yeah.
I think.
Uh-huh.
Nah.
Yep. That's the way it
No,
happens.
but nobody wins this week. Let's do it that way.
Okay, so cool. All right. So now let's get to the favorite part of the week, right? This is what we're going to how we're going to decide how we're spending the next 6 days is figuring out what the next challenge is. All right. So this is what happens. I spin a wheel. Everything's fair and completely random. Everybody has picked music. You can see it's on this list right here.
I really wanted to land on number 4. I really just want to have it land on number 4.
What is number 4? Backyardigans.
What is
I just want to say that he
man?
replaced Tiny Tim
What the hell
with
is that? dude?
Backyardigans.
No. See, here's the problem. You don't listen. That's why. Last week
Oh,
I
you
said
told
Marilyn
us?
Manson,
Oh shit.
but you asked me again, so now I picked something completely different. I'm like, he didn't remember, so I'm just gonna pick.
Okay,
Backyardigans.
all right. So can I before because I know just how fate works, that was going to end up being Backyardigans.
Backyardigans
can I-
is a TV show, a children's TV show.
Oh,
and they wait, no, don't sleep. They make lots of really amazing songs though. Like they have really, really cool songs. Like they're songs that you're like, wait, what? This a kid show? Like,
boy.
No, for real. They have a lot of cool songs.
Why are you torturing us like this?
I'm not.
Is there a reason
No.
I just
for the
don't get it.
torture?
I don't get it.
Is there like a
But I do get to pick the amount of spins, and I picked 0.
no? Wait, hold on. Wait, who won this week? E, right?
He did.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that means you get to pick the amount of
I just said that.
spins? You can't pick 0 though.
I can't pick 0. There's no test spins. It's just one spin.
Come on, man.
Wait, who won? Wait, E won, right? I split my
Yes.
roses, so you each get a half. And then E gave it to who?
I gave it to both of you.
Okay, you split. So okay, yeah, you won, man. All right, so you're choosing. You said 0?
Zero dummy spins. We're just gonna pick
just gonna go
number
with it.
4 and jump right to number 4.
Oh my god. Where did P go? He's gone.
He's
Yeah.
there.
I don't want to take part in this bull crap because there should be at least 1 or 2 dummy spins.
One dummy. Okay, you know what? You're not gonna bully me. No dummy spins.
Oh my god. Here we go. This is pre-recorded, but I'm just playing a video right now. It's gonna go on. It's gonna go on 4. All right, no dummy spins. Here we go. This is the challenge for the week. Holy shit. Did you see that?
Yeah, I saw that.
Did
I
you see
saw
how
that.
close that came?
The universe wanted it to be 4, but it spared
Oh,
you too.
my
It
God.
spared you.
So this says 65
What the
BPM,
fuck?
no
Art.
sample.
Oh yeah.
Explain it. It's
Even
yours.
better.
Explain it.
Oh
Okay.
god.
You got to make a beat, no sample at all, and it has to be 65 BPM. The whole beat. You can't speed up the beat, Corey.
All right, here's a question. Here's a
Yo,
question.
yo.
65 BPMs kind of means a couple different things because that can also mean
Ah,
100.
nope. 65 BPMs on your BPM.
He's
That's
checking
it.
the BPMs. He's
I'm
gonna
checking
So
the
so that's
BPMs.
it. That so you're telling me the only requirement is that
No
the,
sample
no
no
sample.
and
sample
65 BPM. You
and
can
then
double time if you want,
okay.
but
All right.
65 BPM
Cool.
must be your
See,
BPM.
no. I'm not feeling the double time. This is
I can't listen.
65.
See, here's the thing.
6 and a 5 is on your DAW. When you play the beat up top,
Okay,
we're
that's
checking
fine.
everybody's
But
DAW.
here's
and
the
it's
thing,
the
though.
But that doesn't mean you can
No.
place your. That doesn't
But
say
here's
anything
the
about how
thing.
you
Here's the
place your
thing.
drums.
Here's the thing.
Exactly.
No,
You can
okay.
place your drums.
Here's the
how
thing.
you
You can
want.
if you want to place your drums where it makes it double timed, you can do that. But the actual BPM needs to be 65. If I had this challenge from somebody else, I'd be like, fine, I'll just double it up.
Mhm.
But I'm gonna make a 65 BPM beat, and I encourage you other people to do that.
So there's no
What?
requirement on genre, nothing, none of that. It's
no,
just 65
65
BPM.
BPM.
But 65
What?
is really slow.
Really
Like when I saw that one on there, I was like, please. This is why you need dummy spins, all right, to get rid of bullshit like this.
Yo,
Right.
this is more than why you need dummy spins.
What
It's
would you rather have?
why you need-
what
why
it
we need
almost
to-
landed on, or what it landed on?
No, this is why we need to have quality control when E picks what his selections are.
There's literally only
we
one
need to
other
pass
thing
all
on this
these-
worse than this.
You know what's
No,
crazy? You
And it
know what's
almost
crazy
hit it.
though?
Number 3, number 4, the two worst ones on the entire.
Wait, but no. But you know what's crazy though? Every time I pick one of these random ones, y'all be like, "Yo, I really enjoyed this week. I actually was
No, I'm
surprised
not
that
gonna enjoy
the
this
Tiny
week,
Tim
no.
beats were dope. The Tiny Tim beats were dope. Don't front.
65 BPM.
This is a tragedy.
It's gonna be. It's gonna be a slow week. Slow week.
All right, you know what? Okay, fine.
No.
Listen.
No.
Listen. Since you guys are so upset about it, we're still gonna do it.
And no sample. Okay, 65 BPM. It's very
I don't even-
specific number.
I don't
What-
even care about the sample. Like, by the way, didn't I complain about that before? Actually, let's
Yeah, you
rewind
did.
back to whatever
You
week
did.
this was added to the list. I
Last
remember
week.
saying
This was
the
last
fact
week.
that you had 2 requirements in one entry,
Yeah.
and that's also the cheating. You suck.
No
dude.
one said that the entries have to be one specific thing.
Okay. All right.
You did.
Okay.
That's like perfect time for previously on 3 Beats Later.
No,
Yeah.
he had a problem with it. And
Previously on 3 Beats Later.
So what you're saying is you summoned this thing. You spoke it into existence. No one was thinking about number 3 till you said something.
God.
So
Well,
hey, everyone, thank you for listening tonight.
Alright.
We had a great time.
So Corey,
We're gonna
Corey,
slow it down next
Corey,
week for
Corey,
you.
Corey, I propose something, because so we don't hemorrhage all of our listeners from for the horrible, tests that we have to go through. Is it possible, since we've each contributed 4
Mhm.
challenges to the challenge list?
Yeah.
Is it possible that we can scramble the challenge list so one person doesn't have 2 challenges next to each other? The rationale is this: when you spin the spinning wheel, right? If it lands on one number and it doesn't hit it, it's gonna go to the
It's like
very
a
next
quadrant, right? I see what you're
one. Right. So each person gets.
Yeah.
So in this case, he had his 2 horrible challenges right next to each other. So he would have won with his
Yeah.
horribility. That's
yeah.
not a word.
Okay.
But he would have won with it either way.
So a couple of answers. Yes, we could do that. We could scramble it.
No, we can't.
Number 2, you are also summoning it to land on 4 next week by all this talk.
You know what else he's doing?
happen.
You know what else he's doing? He's showing how much of a sore loser he is, because he didn't want this challenge. He said that last week, and now he has this challenge, and now he wants to change the whole board around. We've never changed this for episode 14, and you want to change the whole board around this.
Because
this
now
episode.
I realize that there's a weakness in the board now.
Because of me, because of my 2.
Yeah, because you could put Tiny Tim next to Barney and Friends next to Rugrats.
Okay, you know what? Wait till just for this
whatever the hell else you wanna
I promise
do.
you, it's gonna get worse. I'm gonna replace this challenge with the worst one just for you. See, you could have just went with the challenge, but now I'm gonna replace it
I'm
with
going
something
with the
else.
challenge. I'm
And
doing.
I'm gonna and
I have
I'm
to do
gonna
the
tell you
challenge no
the
matter
challenge
what.
right now. When
This is
next week we're gonna replace this with reversed beat, all sample, no drums.
Okay, might I point out that I have reverse sounds as number 10 on the list already.
you do. This is true.
Okay, all right. I'll think of something better then. You should have left with that. I'll think of something better.
So
But you see how nice my entry is reverse sounds. You can go so many
yeah.
so many different things with it.
You see
Uh-huh.
how
You know?
specific mine is, and it gives you direction, so it's no room for error.
Oh boy.
Well, everyone, thank you for listening. We're sorry that we took up your time with this mediocre conversation.
Make a beat sampling a Cambodian cow milk dripping into a a pail.
I'll do that though.
Let's try.
Yeah.
Let's see if we get added in. That'll be my hi-hat this week.
No, it's a little bit deeper than that. It's a metal pan.
Plop.
A little bit lower, but yeah. So, all right. I'm trying to. Somebody else do that outro. P, take us away since you have
All
so
right.
much to say tonight.
Oh yeah. So world, America and world.
Oh my god.
I'm running for president this year. No, I'm joking. Yo, this is 3 Beats Later. This is 3 guys. We had a lot of fun tonight. Shout out African Massive, and shout out all the people who love African music and Afro beats. Shout out everyone who likes beats and making beats. And thank you guys for being a part of this journey with us. We're having a lot of fun. We have Cheeky CP, we have Education, and my name is P So Earth Tone. And we are 3 Beats Later, and we will see you guys next week. So please come back. Make sure you follow, like, share, add comments, and submit requests also. Because you know what? If you submit a request, then we don't have to do ease requests. So please, please
Yes.
submit requests officially. And Corey, what's the best way for people to submit requests?
You can send an email to right here, 3bl@3beatslater.com. You can just straight up DM us on social. So
Slide into the
slide in.
DMs.
We accept it. We're open completely. So
You don't
Instagram. On
Need any
Instagram.
lube to slide in to our DMs.
On Instagram.
All right, so everyone,
Hey,
thank you.
3 Beats
Thank
Later.
you, everyone.
At 3 Beats
Have a
Later.
great evening. And,
Slide in.
I don't associate with these guys outside this challenge.
Slide.
And slide. And
Are you guys-
slide. And slide. And slide.
Are you guys
And
done?
slide. Slide. We're gonna keep doing this until you end the stream. You know that,
It's
right?
slipping.
It's slide.
I'm not gonna stop.
It's
I'm gonna
slide.
let them see
It's
what I
slide.
gotta deal with.
It's slipping.
It's slide.
It's
It's
slipping.
slide.
Then
It's
slip.
slide.
Then
It's slide.
slip.
It's slide.
Then slip.
Slide.
In the DMs. All right. Peace.
I'm still sliding.
I don't even know what to say, guys.
Slide.
Pray for me because this is what I gotta deal with.
65 BPM. Here we come.
Have a good
That's
night,
why-
everybody. Thank
That's
you
why
for
you look like
tuning
a bootleg Morpheus.
in. With the armless glasses.
You look like the fake Morpheus, yo.
Oh my gosh. End button or leave button.
Slide.